Okay, to recap what's happened up in this, I think we're still in Act 1. We're on this island called Fort Joy, and we basically started up here. We came down through the town, and from there, we basically looted up. We got some good gear. We had a few little encounters. We had a fight in the arena. Then we went, here's the major fort and the bridge here where a bunch of magisters are. They're trying to find people with swords. It's pretty challenging, but we were able to kill them and go through the prison and everything like that. Then we headed east. We killed Zalazar, and we were unable to negotiate with him, so we ate his heart. That was just recently, though. Let me see, what else did we do? We also went, we found the hideout of where all the people were fleeing from the Magisters, and also were able to gear up a little more. We found a hidden treasure there. We killed the witch that had actually sank the ship, which I thought was going to be a much more serious encounter, and it wasn't. Then we went, we're fighting basically undead guys. Looks like we have a ruined castle there. There's undeads in these marshes over here, and that's sort of where we're at. There's also the ruins of Brachus Rex, where we were able to... There's just a lot of story here. We were able to fight off... We found his secret lair. We also found a lair with the Seekers, which is a group that the Magisters are using, which are sort of like undead people. And they're basically trying to harvest black roses, which give immense power. What else? We are also, let me see. So we were able to go into the tower, and we went through the gargoyle maze. And the gargoyle maze led us to the tower where the necromancers were. We had all 3 urns because we already were able to find out where the treasure lair was. We completed that adventure and broke the urns, setting free the necromancers, totally avoiding the fight and getting full experience for it. They didn't have any good loot, but they gave us a key. There was a well in there. We cast rain on the well. We also got a really good item out of that. I think we got a legendary item out of that well. And really, we have to fight a hard encounter. The next... there's an abandoned camp up here, it looks like. We have to fight a very hard encounter right around in this region of the map. And Tactician mode, it's difficult because there is a large beast out there. So it's not easy. And he's leading a bunch of undead, and undead are pretty difficult to fight. I guess if you have healing, ways to heal them and stuff, but you have to pull back, and there's just a lot of them, and we're not super geared out with all the magic and armor that we need. But our spells are getting a little better. We still could use a lot of improvements. We definitely need more spells now. I guess in the beginning of Act 2 we get to totally reset our character up. But we're still exploring the rest of the map, so we've pretty much cleared out this whole part of the map, which we've done. We really need to fight this really difficult encounter, and that's what we're kind of going to have to figure out right now. So we're just going to quick save. So the really difficult encounter, I think, is back this way. It's definitely back this way. So we're kind of coming up through the back side of going around that really difficult encounter. And we're going to, it looks like we have a Magister, we have some guys that are sort of pinned up. We have a bear cub there, we have a tortured man. We have a tortured man and woman up here, so we're going to just go try to see what's going on up here. We have our knight, which is the lizard, the red prince, who's kind of guarding it. This is all kind of new here. I'm coming up through a backside. The bear cub is back here.
Where is everybody?
Some magisters have come out here and had some problems.
The sobbing bear cub looks at you, eyes filled with sadness. Then it turns away. There's nothing you can do.
Captain, is that you?
A young magister tenderly fingers 2 fresh gashes across his eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blinded.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there? Singer? I don't know any singer. Tell me the truth. Who are you? I don't believe that for a second. You're a prisoner, aren't you?
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
I can't let you go. It's my job. It's why I'm here. Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are. If you leave this place, you could bring a Voidwoken on your head at any time.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud.
Undead.
We don't want to get too close to this guy.
Dragged us out. They wanted to rip us apart. We beat them back. But they got Faray through the heart. Got me across the face. Landon went back to the fort to bring help. I have a job here. I might be injured, but I'm still a good guard. Now,
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
It's junk loot. Hold still and allow him to shackle me. Raise your weapon. This has gone long enough.
nothing. Understand? Stay away. You're dangerous. You hear? I need to protect people.
This has gone on
Where
long
are you?
enough.
Please.
I think we messed up because our persuasion failed. He's guarding something, some stuff in the boxes and crate, and this guy's a magister. He deserves to die anyways. This guy's screwed. Guy's got a lot of armor though. It's like eating food. Just armored up because he just took a ton of damage. Big old axe coming at you. This guy's susceptible to the polymorph now. Swing and a miss. Too reflective. Doesn't help that I'm standing in poison. Some artifacts. Okay. We only have a few of those artifacts, and they're not that strong. It's not a fan because we accidentally poisoned the ground here. So we can turn water into poison. Alright, so we went up this way. Let's save our game. This is the one area where we came up behind these guys. I think the big baddie's back here. Rat. Are we going this way? No. There's a ruined castle up there. Kind of where we're going, but yeah, this is where the one difficult encounter is. It's right here. I will save it. See if we can win it. Oh, game. There it is, right there. Oh, here's a guy right here.
Glory is mine.
Man, this my main character is doing so much damage, physical damage now. Doesn't matter, I'm just gonna take so much damage from these guys. So we can kind of position ourselves a little better. Let's get up here, 1 point. Maybe supernova. Sweet. This guy does a ton of damage. Oh, you really have a guy right here.
You, it is you. I have found you, Sabine, scarred one, vermin.
And just take a ton of damage. Probably not the smartest thing I could do there.
You, it is you. I have found you, Sabine, scarred one, vermin.
100 damage plus. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to cast that poison to all these undead guys here. Let's try to get a little bit better positioning on these guys. This fight is very challenging because I think we want to try to get everyone up here. So then I have to come up through here. Here's the guy right there. can't get this one lady up. Well, I can actually switch off her gloves or whatever to teleport. So, yeah. See, now I've made it really difficult for all those mobs to get at me, I think. God damn it, no!
You, it is you. I have found you, the red, dead prince, the vermin.
This guy just casts a ton of cursed water. So he did some attack there. The only way to get up here is through here, so we need to get our one guy over here to really destroy him. We can chicken this guy. And archers do just a shit ton of damage. Okay, we need to get oil puddle right over here. Oh, why did I die? What the hell? What the hell? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Our positioning was off there because we started to fight accidentally. We triggered the fight too soon. I bet we can actually teleport that guy right onto us. Each time we successfully teleport someone, we will... This guy's like no physical armor. Okay, let's try this again. Well, let's actually see if we can just teleport this guy right over to us. We really just want to teleport this guy right onto us, don't we? Yeah.
Glory is mine.
Sabine, scarred one, vermin.
I am all elf.
Me. And all else.
Come closer.
You speak in riddles.
I probably should have did my needle first so I could try to get off a rupturous tendon. We'll try to haste. Let me think here. I'm going to haste Sophia. You're just like not even moving because you're just chain stunned the whole time. There we go. Of course I'd give you aid, but you're stuck there on the ground, pinned. There's just absolutely nothing I can do. Let's see who has no magical armor. This guy. Doesn't help when this guy's been stuck since turn 1. Swing and a miss. This guy's been frozen the whole game. He hasn't done a single attack. I guess I could have flew over there for one action point. Too much room to handle. Swinging the axe around, chopping this guy's heads off.
Into the dark with you.
Let's reset this guy. Nice. That was a really difficult fight. The only way we won is by, again, postponing him and setting up the right positioning.
In the battle's aftermath, you suddenly realize the Voidwoken called out your name.
Calm yourself. Meditate. Don't acknowledge your own weakness.
I'm at my critical mass of demons. Next time one of those things starts talking, I'll stomp it out before it can get my name past its mandibles.
How could such simple beasts know my name? Surely my fame has not spread that far.
Well, let's see what type of loot we got here. Let's go to Red Prince. Pretty good ring. Greatest skill I already know. Immunity to stun. There we go. That's nice. Alright, let's check out some of the gear we got here. They actually got pretty good necklaces. This one's actually going to be sold. Nice. Got some good gear upgrades on that fight. Pretty much loaded everything here. Nice. That was one major obstacle we need to get through. Really tough fight. Alright, so I think we should go to this ruined castle next. Also got an abandoned camp. Oh wow, there's actually a way to get up the castle layer without going through that encounter.
For a pile of dead brothers. This better be worth it.
Why the devil are the Seekers here?
How much murdering does one seeker need? Let's go!
Have your bows notched and swords ready. To arms! The dead are back. Keep an eye out for their Voidwoken pets.
The Magisters scramble for their weapons, but pause as the smoke clears.
You've more flesh on your bones than our last visitors. Who are you?
Here for some revenge.
A couple of skeletons would be nothing. But they've been relentless. Undead and Voidwoken both, attacking in waves. And then this Seeker arrived. I wouldn't be surprised if the source-ridden scum is in league with them, too. Same thing that happens to all sorcerers. He'll be taken to Fort Joy, and his wickedness will be dealt with. If we can take the fool alive. But you haven't answered my question. Who are you? You expect me to swallow such a blatant lie?
Got two guys there, you got two guys there. Oh, that's a risky move by him. A whirlwind. Interesting. Cannot be teleported, fortified. Piece of cake.
You are awash with muddled thoughts, confusion, anger, sadness, loathing, a shocking absence of joy.
Absolutely useless. There's guys up here, Magister Ragers. You're Oh, he's a good guy.
Glory is mine. I'll yield to none.
Good job. Poor guy. Barbecue. I did not do that.
face of danger is inspiring, my friend. Lucian guided your blows rightly.
Nice.
His eyes travel from your face to your feet, then back again.
You're clearly no magister. Garments coated in dirt, haphazard garb. How'd you come to be here?
Geomancer and Warfare, this is what we need. Okay, so we've run this guy out of money now. Let's get some warfare stuff. Provoke. There we go. Whirlwind, that's probably a pretty good one. Enrage. Another knockdown attack, which is really good. Poison Dart is really good. We need that one for the other guy. Nice. Save it.
Name's Gareth. I'm a seeker. I can give you shelter and hope. Ah, good. Then you know us. And you know we can help you. And perhaps you can help us. I came looking for a way off the island. Getting out of here means taking a ship. A Magister ship. And they're not just going to give us one out of the goodness of their hearts. I came looking for weapons. Powerful ones. Wicked ones. May Lucian forgive me. Weapons that will clear a path to Dallas's flagship.
Gareth looks about, scanning the horizon, then looks back at you. A moment passes.
I can't stay. You shouldn't either. What did Lucian say? Ah yes, evil feasts on the indolent. Get yourself to safety and soon. You'll always have a place at the Seeker's table.
I'm confused. This is trash. It does have telekinesis. Poison flask, telekinesis potion. 10 turns, nice. Probably skilled armor. I think we have really good armor though. I need some decent leggings. Master Wand is garbage. It's all like level 5 gear. We're a little ahead of this zone. Earth resistance, I think retribution's a little better. Probably can send this to Los. And she's got really good leggings too. We can sell that. Okay, so we got some warfare books. That's on, I think, this guy. Killing magisters is what our group does best. He just like ran off, like didn't really do anything. No. Oh no. One-handed axe. Level 5. Trash. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. We just found the guy, right? I guess we can teleport back to Amadia's Sanctuary and let him know that we found him. But again, I pickpocketed everybody here, so we gotta be careful.
The young man has abandoned.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Bless their allies, with the courage to do what is right.
Gareth's back. The sun shines bright and...
Soon enough.
Where is he? Is he up here?
Glad you're back, sir. You're not.
There he is.
Glad you're with us, Leia. You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us, not after witnessing your bravery. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can. There is no shame in finding solace in shelter. Or do you feel much guilt in enjoying the peace of the sanctuary?
Here, we stand less chance of catching Dallas's eye. These horrors she commands, Shriekers she calls them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that moves near.
The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it. Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these Shriekers. Purging wands that steal source from its host. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first.
We have one of the
I found
wands.
nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those Shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours.
You do? But that's incredible! I can only imagine what ghoul-ridden depths you braved to find one. I had no doubt. You bring me hope, sorcerer. I'll gather the other Seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can.
Gareth's voice echoes throughout the Enclave with such command, it could rouse a fawn to action.
We move, Seekers. Now is the time to resist. The Lady Vengeance will be ours!
There's a Seeker's rallying point, so maybe we should go to the abandoned camp. Save our game here. Oh, we're not there yet. Let's go to... I guess we had to go back to the castle. I feel like we're almost done with this chapter. We didn't really figure out the mystery of the dragon.
Such barbarism. What happened here?
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. Anger bubbles within him. He seems on the brink of tears of rage.
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal them. I cannot heal them. So much pain. They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to their minds. They won't be moved and they can't be healed. They resisted at all costs. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls, corrupted by such evil. They're called Shriekers. Upon sight they blast passers-by with source so powerful none can withstand it. Instant death, that is guaranteed. Where you find Shriekers, You can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep private. Fate of my dear ones proves there must be some such thing on this very island. Stay away from Shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
Decomposing.
The Seeker's head twitches upwards as you approach. His eyes open a fraction. He struggles to focus his gaze upon you. His eyes close, and his head sags forward.
Did we go down here? Okay, there's the dragon down there. I don't know. There must be another quest later. Just something we have to keep in mind in. Oh, we can actually go up this way. Or up here. And come back down. Let's go check out this spot up here. Oh. Well, that's not good. We just hit a bunch of traps, huh?
You thought you'd already seen the full depths of Magister cruelty.
There's nothing to be done. Let's keep moving.
The Divine Order knows no mercy. It deserves none in return.
The merciful thing would be to hasten their journey to the Hall of Echoes.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful! I've spotted a trap. Careful! I've spotted a trap.
There's nothing up here but a bunch of traps. Oh. Back way into the spot. Interesting.
Blood and carnage. The Magisters didn't spare a single Seeker.
Not without stronger weapons than these.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
Those Magisters are going to regret if they ever laid eyes on us.
Those Magisters are going to pay. I want to see some guts spilled for what they did to us.
It's a good thing Leigh is safe back at the cave. Seeing all the dead Seekers like this could break her.
You would attack the Magisters directly.
Battlemeers. Good to have you with us.
You cannot stand against the Shriekers. Not without stronger weapons than these.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
Doesn't feel quite right, but
value here.
Kervin stares at the body of his dead.
This won't go unavenged. I'll see to
You would
that.
attack the Magisters directly. Are you so eager to die, Seeker? You cannot stand against the Shriekers. Not without stronger weapons than these. You cannot stand against the Shriekers. Not without stronger weapons than these.
We'll find them, or we'll find another way.
As you approach, Gratiana turns to you.
It would be a sweet joy to see the Magisters chased from this land. But I fear all I will see today is death. Perhaps they cannot take a Shrieker by surprise. It will eviscerate their numbers, as it did before. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault, hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I raise unto the goddess. There may yet be hope.
You've come. Lucian be praised.
Gareth glances over his shoulder.
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here. Alexander. If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods themselves were your counsel.
He reaches for the wand, but pulls back before touching it.
Would that I could aim this wand at Alexander myself, to bleach his soul and sear his skin. No. This thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say? Seeing go. Take down those Shriekers.
These guys are just pinned up. There we go, guys. Get him.
Gods. Praise be. You have silenced the Shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend.
Big
Do you
surprise.
have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane. Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
He sighs and points a foot towards the harbor.
You've riled a storm. I can't contain it.
Yep, just give me a second. Let me get some potions.
You were a genius maze builder. Clear of mind, sharp of wit. You built an invisible staircase, useful to those who may find it. Your grip tightens around the blade's hilt. You never felt such rage. These freaks, they are tearing the world apart. They must not live. Rivellon must survive.
Dude, I feel like I'm ready. He's got some poison potions.
tell me it's time. My sword's at the ready. Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword.
They sank our ship, so now we're taking theirs. Move out!
What? What happened? Oh. I guess, that's it. Okay.
Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. Not like her to be late.
Here's Bishop Alexander.
Keep a lookout for the runaways. One can't be sure where they've gone. Come on, Tanis. Need to go. There could be Voidwoken nearby. Stay ready. If any Seekers survive, we'll have to deal with them. A pity they didn't just this. All this could have been averted. Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. There you are. The escapee. I feared you'd made it to Reaper's Coast by now. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Dallas and Friedemann warned me about you. God wills. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next divine, it will be me. Do you think I enjoy this work? Taking people away from their families? Fitting them with these collars? I abhor it, but I bear it. I can bear anything for the sake of the realm. It was the most important lesson my father taught me. For the realm, for your loved ones, for the children you'll never have. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Rivellon.
Tell him to go on. You love cutting down the condescending man where he stands. The more insufferable, the better.
You stand...
Faith aura. Source muted, and we have a Geist. We have some other guys, and we have a guy, probably a spot up here we can get up to maybe. Like the wind.
Show yourself!
I sense something nearby.